Greetings Nurglings, issue number 34. So, what have we got this week? Malignant Plaguecasters, which is this dude. We've got Noxious Blightbringer, which is this dude. And we've got a Plague Marine Champion, which is this fella here. So just before I go through the magazine and make this up, there's a little bit of admin I want to get out of the way. First thing I want to do is I want to let you know that anyone who watches this video the day it comes out, tomorrow I'll be at Warhammer World in Nottingham. So if anyone wants to meet me, come and see me at Warhammer World tomorrow. I'll be there on Thursday, Friday and Saturday morning. So if anyone wants to meet me, drop us a message in the comments and I'll tell you how you can get hold of me. So it'd be good to see a few of you guys there. Next thing is competition update. Big competition update. So some of my older subscribers will know that I've run a few competitions in the past. What I've generally done is I've waited for a very good issue to come out and I've offered it as a giveaway. Now, recently I've had real difficulty getting hold of the extra issues. So rather than going to my local supermarket and buying up all their copies first thing in the morning and ruining it for everyone else, what I've been doing is I've been asking my newsagent to get in extra copies because that's how I get these. And he's just not been able to do it. So the update is that in 3 weeks' time, I'll be upping my subscription to 2 copies a week. So what does that mean? That means that every single week, there'll be a competition. So every single issue from issue number 37 right through to issue number 80, there's going to be a weekly competition. The only reason there won't be is if we've got a competition for something that comes over a number of issues. So the Plague Crawler comes in 2 issues, so they'll be put together for one competition. And the very last 4 that we're due to get, which is one of the big Space Marine tanks, that comes over 4 issues, so that will become one big massive competition. And how that will run is I'll state a number of views I want to get for that week. If I get it, I give it away. If I don't, it rolls over. So the following week there'll be 2 issues to give away, and so on and so forth. So that's what we're going to do. So from issue number 37, there'll be a weekly competition. So to be in a chance of winning those, all you need to do is for that video, you just need to subscribe and drop a comment, and that's it. I will do the rest. So just wanted to bring that up, let you guys know, because I know you guys like the competitions. So that's good. Now, let's have a look at what we've got. We'll make these dudes up in a minute, but first of all, let's have a little look at the issue. In this issue, there are many mighty villains in the ranks of the Death Guard, and this issue comes with 3 of them. The Malignant Plaguecaster is a powerful battle psyker. Plague Champions lead the units of Plague Marines in battle. Finally, your Noxious Blightbringer carries a giant bell called a Toxin of Misery. That enhances the Death Guard and hinders any enemies that are nearby. These are highly detailed models, and we have detailed guides to help you build and paint them. When he is on the battlefield, the Malignant Plaguecaster will be a great counter to the Primaris Librarian. And we've included a Deny the Witch tutorial to teach you how. Happy hobbying. Okay, so the first part we've got is Malignant Plaguecasters. Discover these horrendously powerful Death Guard psychers. Then Noxious Blightbringers. The bells of these villains sound as the Death Guard go to war. Death Guard villains, well, this is how we put it together. Then how we paint it. Tutorial 25, which is Deny the Witch, which is basically denying the psychic phase. Then we've got Mission 18, Kill the Plaguecaster. The Ultramarines try to assassinate a Malignant Plaguecaster. And then we've got data sheets. So this is good. Very, very good. So, Malignant Plaguecasters. Malignant Plaguecasters fill the air with clouds of filth. With every gurgling breath they draw in lungfuls of noxious gas from the garden of Nurgle. They then blow them out in phlegm-thick clouds that can rot a man's flesh to the bone in seconds. Lovely. So that's good. So, corrupted staff. They wield corrupted staves made from rotten wood. They're often twisted into the shape of one of Nurgle's icons. Some are even crafted from the foul trees that grow deep within Nurgle's garden. Psychic powers. Malignant Plaguecasters are capable of empowering their allies, making them even more deadly or resistant to damage. They can also turn their psychic powers upon their foes, reducing them to bubbling sludge in seconds. And unfavoured sons. Thanks to Mortarian's lasting distrust of psychers, malignant plaguecasters are treated with contempt by most of their allies. Only the leadership of the 4th Company truly appreciates their talents, fielding them in large numbers. Okay, then noxious blightbringer. The warped toiling of giant bells heralds the incoming of noxious blightbringer. With every ring, splinters of madness and despair are driven into the minds of the enemy, infecting them with a disease that eats away at their souls, leaving them almost comatose. Beautiful. So that's good. Deep in the bale swamps of the plague planet lies the Peel Yard. This is the fortress factory where the toxins of misery are forged. Within its walls, droning demon smiths create the cursed bells, using the painted screams of dying psychers. Beautiful, very nice. Okay, then how to put them together, then how to paint them. So this is good. This is a really long painting guide actually. So if you look at the actual issue, and again, harkening back to the fact that when you get good stuff in here, this stuff isn't quite so good. So we've got a big guide for putting the stuff together and painting it. Then we've got just a few short pages of other stuff. So Denying the Witch, Tutorial 25. Psychers are a common sight on the battlefields of the 41st millennium. They're capable of destroying entire units with bursts of warp energy. Fortunately, Psychers have a few tricks to protect their allies, such as using the Deny the Witch ability to block the psychic powers of their enemies. So this is good. This is going to tell you how to do that. So it's basically rolling against a psychic test, which is fine. Okay, mission 18, kill the plaguecaster. Obviously, that's going to be killing the malignant plaguecaster. So what have we got? The armies are 5 plague marines, 12 poxwalkers, noxious blightbringer, a malignant plaguecaster, up against 5 intercessors, 5 hellblasters, the librarian, and 3 aggressors. So that's good. Victory conditions are both armies gain 1 victory point for each enemy unit eliminated, and each player gains 1 victory point for each psychic power they cast or deny. If a power is both cast and denied, both players earn a point. Cut down their sorcerer, and they shall be ours. Okay, so this is good. Then we've got our data sheets. So a quick summary is they're both movement 5. They're both weapon and ballistic skills of 3 up. They're both strength 4 and toughness 5. They have exactly the same stats on the top line. So they're both pretty good. The corrupted staff does D3 damage. The Blightbringer has a plasma pistol, which supercharges on 2 damage. And the cursed plague bell does 2 damage as well. You can reroll 1s. So that's good. That's good. Okay, so what's next? So Primaris Chaplain, that is next week. So this is good. I'm going to be able to use this guy in my kill team as well, so I'm looking forward to that. And in the following week, we've got 3 paints. We've got Macragge Blue, which we've had before. We've got Steel Legion Drab, which is another base paint which we haven't had before. And we've got Athonian Camo Shade, which is our shade paint which we haven't had before. So that's very good. So that was a pretty good issue. Right, so let's have a look at this. Right, now some of you will notice that this is the first sprue we've had which is in the standard grey, which is the standard colour that sprues come in. So all of our Death Guard up until now have been in green, and all of our Space Marine stuff has been in blue. So this is the first one that we've had that isn't. But let's make this up and then we'll take a good look. So let's start with our, right, here's our Plague Marine champion. He's a beauty as well. So we didn't get a data sheet for him this week. I wonder if it's if his details are on one of the other data sheets, maybe for the basic Plague Marines. But But that's him. I think he's a very cool model. I love that big. I'm not sure if that must be classed as a power fist, but yeah, that's great. Next, let's have a look at our malignant plaguecaster. Again, is a beast. Now, this kind of protruding filth that's been kind of projected forward there, I'm not a big fan of that when it's painted up. I just don't think it looks right. Yeah, and I know a friend of mine doesn't like it either, and he actually cut his off and regretted it instantly. But anyway, it's a really cool miniature. So finally, our noxious blightbringer. That is a really, really awesome miniature. An absolute ton of detail on there. Really, very, very cool. Okay, we also got some extras this week. So don't throw these away, because there's a good chance we're going to need them later on. We've got some sort of chest plate. Looks like a bolter gun, a bolt rifle. And there's another icon of Nurgle there. So we're likely to need these going forward, I believe. So don't chuck them away, just in case we need them. Okay, brilliant. That's it for this week. So thanks very much for watching, guys. Like I say, if anyone is around Warhammer World this week, if you're watching this week, I'll be there Thursday, Friday and Saturday morning. So if there's anyone around, it would be good to meet a few subscribers there. That would be awesome. And don't forget, our competition plans have changed. So all you need to do is subscribe and drop a comment for any issue going forward that has a competition in it, to be in a chance of winning it. It's a worldwide competition as well, so you know, it doesn't matter where you are. Drop a comment in there along with a subscription, and as long as Royal Mail will deliver to you, I'll get it out to you. So if you enjoyed this issue, let me know in the comments. If you didn't, let me know why. And thanks very much. See you later.